Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. And today we are going to fly from Oslo to Molde, and that's basically it. And then we're going to fly out of Molde tomorrow morning. So yeah, that should be really nice. So yeah, just a quick flight out to Molde. This aircraft arrived actually 20 minutes ago from Bodø, and we are now switched over to us, change crew, and we are then going to take this aircraft up to Molde. So again, should be really nice. Looking forward for that, and yeah, I hope everything is ready. Yeah, hopefully it should be. Yes. So Emil, hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, hope you are actually here though. Alas, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I did see that message from Emil there before the stream even began, maybe an hour, 1.5 hours ago. So yeah. So yeah, again, we're standing here at gate Alpha 8 or stand 22 in Oslo, and we are going to fly up to beautiful Molde. Been a while since we've been there, so should be nice. And we could expect around 2.5. Seems like they're actually using runway 07, but I think we can survive with 2 knots of tailwind and get the beautiful runway 25 instead. So yeah, we're going to be pretty light as well, so nice that too. So what we should do is probably to begin. We do have under 25 minutes or something before our departure, so we need to begin to get things up and running here. So you can get to the flight plans from SimBrief. And yes, so we can first see if everything here is correct. They have turned on the voice recorder. Yeah, everything seems to be good with the aircraft. Park brake is set. Yeah, so that means we can start up self-loading cargo then first. So yeah, yeah, that should be good. Set a flight plan. So airline, we are Norwegian. Go to cruise at flight level 300. That is correct. Departing 1645. Going to be 1 meal and 1 snack service. We do not have in-flight entertainment screens. We can start a flight. And today is a Wednesday. No, it's a Thursday today. Departing out of Oslo to Molde. Yeah, 1845. We are November Golf Delta. Where is Golf Delta? There it is. Hello.
Hi, Captain. How are you this evening?
I'm feeling fine, thank you.
Great. We're just preparing the cabins for the passengers. Once the jetway is connected, we'll speak to the terminal staff and find out how long they think it'll be until boarding begins.
Okay, I'll ask for a jetway to be connected and you can start boarding once ready.
Thanks very much.
Nice, and we just have to get contact with ground, loud and clear, roger. And then we can get the fuel truck up and running.
Refueling truck is on its way.
And then we can begin to set up the FMC. So we are sending 826K rated engines, Iraq. That's actually out today, so that needs to be updated tomorrow morning. And we have the latest operation program of the PMDG 737. So we are flying from Oslo today. We actually don't need to type anything there. So yeah, again, we are flying from Oslo today to Molde. We are going to be Nordic 436, if I'm correct. 436. Nordic 436. Why did I type Nordic 2 times? 436. And yes, departure. You could expect 01 left, probably by the EF-tog. Departure. By the EF-tog 5 Alpha. After that talk, we are going to fly Papa 615 to V-Pool, and yeah, that's basically it. V-Pool. So yeah, we could expect the localizer for 25 via the V-Pool to Mike and via RPR. That's nice. And yeah, descend. Just going to get some things ready up here. So descend 250 below 10,000. Forecast flight level 310, 200, and of course flight level 100. Flight transition level is going to be flight level 70, and the Kunage in Molde, that's going to be 1014. Nice, and we need to get on V-Pilot as well on the, or get connected onto V-Pilot. Oh, congrats, Alas. Hope you enjoyed the flight. In the DA62 as well, that's impressive. Down to Spain. Yeah, Alpha Lima Bravo Echo. Oh, are you serious? Have the Hammer PC changed its IP address again? Ugh. Okay, then we need to wait a little bit. Okay. So yeah, that should be good. We can go to the init ref. Cost index, that's going to be 9. Final reserves. That's going to be 2.3 tons. Cruising at flight level 300 today. 27430. Transition level is going to be flight level or 7,000 feet. And average, I say -6, -4. That's going to be -50 degrees. Nice. Now it should be connected to host. Yes. What? Isn't it 346 or is it 436? So what is our call sign?
Fuel truck is in position.
Yeah, 436, not 346. That's why it didn't work.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
436. Now it should work. Yes. Nice. So we are up and ready here. Departures very soon, actually. So what we should do is probably to get those passengers in or on board the aircraft. If I can just get the you add the voice. There you go. Ground is calling here. Go ahead. Roger. Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that we're not able to find out what's going on from the terminal staff unless the jetway gets attached.
Okay, no problem. I'll contact ground and see if we can get one attached. Just give me a few seconds.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to request boarding now. We have 20 minutes. Not pushback, boarding.
Boarding requested.
Yeah, the connect. We have a skin. Yeah, do have a little bit of static aircraft there. So if you're departing 01 left, just got to confirm with the flight plan. Yes. 0 left. Do we have any ATC in Oslo? Doesn't seem like it.
Passengers boarding starting.
We do have some control over Sweden. We do have Bergen approach as well. Flesland. Yeah. For our engine outside then, we are going to depart 01 left. So that's going to be via Golf Romeo Mike. Gardermoen VR, 7 miles out. Or actually I'm heading off 192 degrees. Hello.
Hi, Captain. The terminal staff are ready to send the passengers down. Can we start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Excellent. We'll get started then, and I'll let the rest of the crew know we're ready. It might take a few minutes for the passengers to start arriving, though.
Thank you.
All stations prepare to start boarding.
Yes. So yeah, 192 and 7 miles out. And then we are going to use the legs. We're going to fly to Vibuk. Next toll via Vibuk is going to be heading off to 74 inbound. Right turns 3,600 feet. Nice. That means you're basically finished with that. Yeah, then we just need to wait for the passengers to get on board and so on. So we can check the weather for Oslo. We currently have winds at 0 at 2 knots. We have some lower... Oh! What? Is the visibility so... Yeah, we do have so poor visibility. Oh! 1,600 meters! 550 in the west. Oh, that's actually not good. Oh. Okay, that's actually not good. QNH 1019. Yeah, that's set. Minus 6, 0102, 619. So yeah, that's gonna be 0 left. 010 at 2, temperature minus 6, and the QNH is 1019. And I'm just going to cross-check here for the weather for icing or freezing conditions. Freezing conditions, 3 degrees or below, clouds with 1,600 meters or below. That means we actually might need to de-ice the aircraft because of that. Yeah, we need to de-ice the aircraft. That's nice. So yeah, takeoff flaps, that's going to be flaps 5 today, and anti-ice, engine anti-ice going to be on. So it seems like we need to do a de-ice. Landing dispatch, we're going to land runway 25. What is the winds? So it says winds at 0 to 0 at 7, 1 and 14. 0 to 0, 7, 1 and 1014. That is not 1014. There you go. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. So yeah, then we should probably do our departure briefing. Again, we might, yeah, the Vipers are freezing up. We do need to de-ice the aircraft. So no question in that. So Gardermoen, we want the airport charts. We want just the airport. I don't need anything else. Say we want the EF 5 Alpha departure. That should be with the Atlap one. And we want the ILS for 0 left. That's going to be 110.3. 1103. That's going to be... There you go. So then we can align the aircraft up on the runway with that. So yes. Then guys, are you ready for our departure briefing? So, we can begin with weather in Oslo. So, the weather in Oslo was recorded at 18:20 Zulu. That's going to be approximately 11 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So, currently we have winds 010 at 2 knots, 1,600 meters visibility, 550 west off the airport. 0 left we have 1,100 and uniform, what do you mean again? I'm just going to quickly find out. And that means 1,000 and upward. Okay, so that's going up. We do have a partial fog, few clouds at 200, minus 6, but minus 6 and QNH 1019. So currently the weather does look good, so that means we do need to de-ice the aircraft today because of that. So, for our airport chart, this is our airport chart. This is chart 10-9 effective 25th of January 24. So there you go, we have now got a new updated ground chart that I read on the NOTAMs a few days ago. So there you go, we have now got that one. So, we are now parked here at stand 22. We could expect a straight push, that's standard here in Oslo. And then we're going to take a right turn on Golf, taxi down November and then the de-icing area Alpha South.
Alle mobile-enheter nå skal settes I flymodus, og andre bærbare elektroniske enheter,
Okay, you
for
have been
eksempel
moved
CD-spillere
down
og bærbare
there.
datamaskiner, må slås av og oppbevares for
So yeah, we
avgifte.
do have one hotspot for our taxi route. After de-icing, we're going to taxi up to Alpha 1. It says Angle Taxiway, difficult to see traffic on final. Makes sense. Yeah, otherwise we do not have any taxi restrictions, any other hotspots for our taxi route today. So we are going to the one thing that's actually really important to remember is that one thing we should probably take a little bit slower and be careful because the speed is lower, of course, and also on the de-icing area, or since we're going to de-ice, that means we do need to, or we are not going to set the trim, we are not going to set the flaps, and we are not going to check the flap controls before we're finished with de-icing. Just a good thing to remember that. So departing 0 left, heading is 012 degrees, and then for the emergency briefing. So, above 80 knots, I will only reject the takeoff, fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, or the airplane is unable or unsafe to fly. If I call stop, I will simultaneously close first levers, disengage short throttle, I'll apply maximum braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brakes. I will manually raise the speeder handle and apply maximum reverse thrust. When the aircraft are come to a stop, I will set the parking brake. Then we're going to identify the problem, we're going to carry out any drills as appropriated. If we decide to evacuate the aircraft, we will read and do the evacuation checklist, and if time permits, I will pull the cockpit towards the circuit breaker. If the call before V1 is keep going, there will be no actions below 400 feet except cancel the warnings and raise the game on the positive rate. At 400 feet we will verify heading select and do the memo items. At the MFRA we're going to bug up, retract the flaps as scheduled. When flaps have null up, we're going to set level change, max continuous thrust and engage the automatics. Then we will do the normal checklist, and then we will make up a plan. So yeah, for our engine outside, that's going to be straight out of Oslo on 192 degrees. Sorry, that's actually going to be on 012 degrees, sorry, not 192. Then we're going to take after 7 miles, we're going to take our right, turn to V-book, 274 inbound, right turns 3,600 feet. So yes, for our departure, we're going to fly the EF2 G5 Alpha departure. If you can get that up here. So yeah, the EF2 5 Alpha departure. This is on chart 10-3 effective 25th of March 21. So yeah, the EF2 5 Alpha departure. As you can see, it is an R now departure, so no VRs and Bs are required. MSFS at Oslo is going to be 3,900 feet, maximum 250 below 10,000 feet as always. Initial climb clearance, that's going to be 7,000 feet. And for the nose abatement, we are going to use a nose abatement number 2. That means after passing 1,500 feet above ground, we're going to set speed to 20 knots. We are past 3,700 feet on QNH, we will cancel speed in 20 and continue upon VNL speed. And the only threat we could have for our departure today, as we discussed, is the poor visibility we have in Oslo with 1,600 meters of visibility. But that should basically be it, so caution on taxi today. So then guys, are there any questions? Probably not, then our departure brief is complete. There you go, and we can do our pre-for checklist to the line. So, pins and cores are removed, oxygen is tested 100%, nav transfer and display switches all at normal and auto, window heat on, aircon and press, packs auto and bleeds are set. Flight instruments, we are tracking 192 degrees, QNH 1019, reading 690 feet. Park brake set, engine start levers cut off, rudder trim free, and 0 and takeoff and taxi briefing are complete. Brief checklist to the line complete. And that wiper is almost white. And I think we are finished with fueling. Yeah, we do have 4.7 tons. That should be enough. That seems a little bit too little. Okay, that's actually more than we need. That's actually not that much fuel. So you're going to cruise at flight level 300 and the airport elevation in Molde. If you can just get the arrival, airport, actually pin it. That's going to be 10 feet, so we can set it at 0. Nice. Now I can go back and get the Gardermoen chart. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground.
Okay, we got the load
I've
sheet.
written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and the total number of souls, not including yourself, here.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Great, I'll make the call to remove the jetway and you can go ahead and close up the doors. Why did the PA system start? I don't understand that.
No problem.
Okay. So that means we can turn all those fuel pumps and get that AP up and running. So we should probably do a PA to the passengers before we do anything else. So yeah, flight time, that is going to be approximately 45 minutes, and the weather in Oslo is not going to be that great, to be honest. Did we expect any turbulence? Yeah, maybe on when we do close up on our top of climb. Ja, så jeg should do a PA now then. Mine damer og herrer, god kveld, dette er kaptein som snakker på AMD Norwegian, og besetningen vår ønsker velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Oslo til Molde. Flyttet til Molde i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 45 minutter. Vi begynner snart å bli klar for avgang, så setter dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for det egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill følge med en veldig viktig safety-demonstrasjon som kommer fra kabinkrew nå veldig snart. Som dere nå ser utenfor, så er ikke været kjempebra her i Oslo. Det er ganske liten sikt og kaldt, så det betyr at vi må avvise flyet før avgang. Dette kommer til å dra på noen ekstra minutter før take-off, og vi beklager så mye for denne lille forsinkelsen, men vi håper at vi skal få tatt det igjen så fort som mulig når vi har kommet opp i lufta. Ellers, vi skal cruise på rundt 30 000 volt i dag. Vi forventer ikke noe særlig turbulens. Vi kan kanskje faktisk forvente turbulens når vi nærmer oss 30 000 fot. Men ellers så skal det være ganske så bra, men vi anfaller opp en sikkerhetsbelte på en med flyturen, bare sånn i tilfelle vi kommer bort noe forventet turbulens. Været i Molde, det ser faktisk veldig bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nord og 1 grad. Ellers, sitt ned, slapp av, så håper dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of Norwegian and the crew on board, we welcome aboard this flight from Oslo to Molde. Flight time to Molde today is expected to be approximately 45 minutes. We are now very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that comes from the cabin crew now pretty soon. As you might see outside, it is a little bit foggy outside and cold. That means we do need to de-ice the aircraft before departure, so that's going to drag on some extra minutes on the ground. We are very sorry for this, but we do need to do this because of safety reasons, of course. But we hope that we're going to catch that time when we are departed out of Oslo. Otherwise, we're going to cruise at approximately 30,000 feet today, and we might expect some turbulence when we are closing up on to 30,000 feet. But otherwise it should be smooth, but we still recommend to have the seatbelt on for the entire flight just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. The weather in Molde now seems to be pretty good. We have a little between from the north and 1 degree. So sit down, relax, and we hope that you're going to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Nice. Short delay expected. ETC delay. There you go. So first we can go through the route. So, departing out to zero on left. That's going to give us a straight up departure. Almost. Going to fly up to Evtog, and then we're going to fly up for a localizer from 25. And then missed approach, and also our engine outside. That's good, we can execute. And we can get some route data. And I'm just going to change that to 012 and not 192. Boom. Oh, load is there, okay. Load. And execute, descend, forecast, load. Execute. So in the ref, takeoff weight today is going to be 59.7 tons. So 59,700. with a center of gravity of 24.8%. That's actually pretty high. 24.8. Engine anti is on. Yeah, that seems all to be good. We can calculate. So that's going to be takeoff 2 with 40 degrees on the temp. Takeoff 2, that's going to be 40. That's going to give us 86.5, 86.48. That's close enough. Flaps is going to be 5, trim 5.1. Wheel speeds V1 134, rotate 135 into 140. 134, 135, 140. 140 we can set not 3 but 7,000 feet. 7,000 on with the flight directors. LNAV, VNAV. APU is available. And we can maybe go ahead and close that door here, the cockpit door. Departure time, now in 2 minutes. Just got to check again. Still an ATC online in Oslo. We have nothing. Nice, then we're going to go to Unicom. 122.8. And we can do a pre-flight checklist below the line. So, fuel. We have 4,700 kilograms on board and 4 pumps on. Passenger sign set, auto brake, RTO, CD pre-fan A cars completed, takeoff speeds. V1 134, rotate 135 into 140. MCP V2 140, heading 02 degrees and 7,000 feet descent. Pre-flight checklist is complete. Can get our hydraulics on and we have pressure. That means we can now prepare for pushback and departure. Get rid of those chocks. No, we are going to do that somewhere else.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Yeah, we do need to get the table here, FAA.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And we are going to use fluid type 2. That's going to be fluid type 2 winter. It is below minus 4, it's minus 3 to minus 8. It is freezing fog. We can use 25, that's going to give us a whole lot of time. 100% is actually going to give us less than 25. Or we can just use 75%, it's going to give 25 to 55 minutes of all time. Oh, I have forgot something. No, I haven't. Forget that. So, before start checklist, flight door is closed and locked. Doors and windows closed and locked.
Gear.
Anti-glitch light is on and transponder altitude off. Before start checklist complete, go to check behind the aircraft. Seems to be pretty much clear. We have 438. 436. 436. Government traffic, Nordic 436, push and start after stand 22. Government traffic. Okay, we are now pushing back. Doors are closed. Passenger sign set. We are ready for pushback. Got to take a straight push, please.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Negative. We are not going to wait for that. I don't think that FSLT have realized that SCS isn't flying their 737s anymore. And nice. Okay, we're going to start sequence 2 to 1. Starting 2.
Traffic Nordic 2 picking up on the one left by the reach the one after departure with traffic.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set. 25.
Government traffic, French Baguette 40 Gate, pushing start from 10172.
French Baguette.
Westbound. Government traffic.
French Baguette. Start to get out. Yeah, monitoring number 2, starting number 1. Engine number 2 stable.
Gardermoen traffic.
25. There you go, engine number 1 is stable. Cockpit ground, we have 2 good engine starts. You can disconnect hand signal on the right. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Unlocking gear.
That was pretty hard. Yeah, remember no flaps, no flag controls, and no trim. Enable to 30. Bridge, take 200.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
No, we are running a little bit behind.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I forgot the MFRA. That's not good. 1700, please. Exactly on. That's nice. Just waiting for that gear pin then. There you go, we got the gear pin. Then we can do our before taxi checklist. So, generators, generators on, probit on, ADAS off for now, aircon and press, packs auto, isolate for auto, engine starts with continuous, recall checked. Engine start, levers, ident, frag controls, going to check off the DIs. Ground equipment is clear and APU off before start checklist complete. We have got taxi by Golf November to de-icing Alpha South. We have I already forgot our call sign. We are Nordic 436. Garmin traffic Nordic 436 taxi by Golf November to de-icing Alpha South. Garmin traffic. There we go. Left is clear, is it? Yeah, that was just to our wingtip. And right also seems to be clear. Brakes released. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take it a little bit easy because of the visibility. As you can see, it's pretty hard to see anything here now.
traffic, French baguette 4 in OSD.
Yeah, French baguette.
Left via Kilo.
People are creative and they're making call signs to their airlines. Okay, there we have videre aircraft. That is probably the... Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's probably the... I'm not sure what that airline is called again, but that's the cargo airline that I know flying in. That's probably the cargo that normally flies into Oslo with the 747 from League. Okay, so right seems to be clear, left is clear, just have the 747 we need to, that we should let pass. He's probably just got to depart straight away, so we can just let him taxi ahead of us. Oh, it's exactly when we got to turn. Again, we are going to that.
Traffic, French baguette 4 in OSD, give way to Nordic 436 from the right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello. Hello. Then we need to
Hi, Captain. Just
speed
to
up.
let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Let me know when we're ready to take off, and I'll get the crew seated and secured.
I'll call. Nice, he was so nice. He let us pass through. That's so nice. And we need to speed up so we are not going to... Okay, we're going to take the first de-icing pad. De-icing 981 at 0 left. No, we know where it is. We basically do know this airport inside and out. Nine 81. Brake set. Okay, before our de-icing or external de-icing procedure, so APU off, flaps up, no light, establish full APL down, engine bleeder switches off, APU bleeder switch off, log light off, and row 44 if installed off. We do not have that installed, so de-icing or external de-icing procedure is complete. We can request de-ice.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Galloway traffic, French baguette 4 in OSD, line up and take off runway 01 left, calling point Alpha 2, Galloway traffic.
7, yeah, French Baguette is now departing. 01 left. That beautiful big 747.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yeah, fluid type 2, please. Not 1. Yeah, 75%.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 2. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back
like
when ready.
Right there. Oh, there it is. That's at least a freighter. You can see that the bump on the top of the aircraft is a little bit shorter, and it doesn't have any windows. That means it is a freighter. Running a little bit behind there, but safety always comes first. Pretty soon, 8 in the evening. Okay. Going to be pretty early departure out of Molde tomorrow, so we want to get there as fast as possible to get some sleep. Okay, so 25 minutes on the minimum and between 25 and 55 minutes on whole overtime.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 2. Concentration at 75%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Okay, timing. And we can set up the aircraft. So first we can take a flight control check. And the trim is going to be set at 5.1 units. 5.1.
French Baguette 40 whiskey,
Flaps 5.
Runway 01 left on the
right on. And engine anti-ice can also go on, so don't forget that. Okay. Okay, after the icing procedure, APU off, stabilizer trim 5.1 units set, row 44 if installed as required, engine bleeder switches after 1 minute, it haven't passed yet, and exterior lights as required. External de-icing procedure is complete. Then we can continue our taxi and we can get the cabin crew seated then. Brakes released. Config test, that's good. And the top past 1 minute, so engine bleeds airs on. Oh, that was a little nice downhill bump. SLC PA system. Cabin crew seat for takeoff, please. Okay, then we can do our before takeoff checklist. So flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer 5.1 units set, and cabin color given before takeoff checklist complete. I need to improve my taxi skills. I'm not sure where that 747 is currently. Current traffic Nordic 46 landing up runway 0 left. Current traffic. Okay, we can lane up at least. Okay, he's passing. Yeah, we can probably do a depart now. Garmin traffic, Nordic 46 departing runway 0 left. Garmin traffic. Okay, take off. press stable. Take off reset. Checked.
Gentlemen, traffic, Central gate 40 miles speed, V1 on course to Viva. This is the last call. Good evening.
Positive rate of climb.
Get up. Okay, 1500, speed into vent, speed to 20. This is like we're already out of the clouds, that's nice. Flaps 1. Vi kan fly direkt F2. Flaps up. Monday and turn off those the anti-ice. Okay, passing 3700. Cancel speed into vent. We are set to standard and we'll climb up to 3 or flight level 300. There you go, and we can do our after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, all out, and altimeter passing 4400 now, after the checklist complete. And we can do delete the climb 1 here. We got to rock up, fly pretty fast. And climb pretty quickly up to flight level 300 here. Yeah, 4,200 feet a minute, that's actually pretty quick. CPI system. Cabin crew are free to resume duties. Beautiful, clear skies. Yeah, the weather quickly changed. We still have the frozen Viper though. That's an issue. Nothing I can do though. We do have ATC in. We have the Stavanger the Stavanger ACC. So that's going to be on the western side of Oslo. Okay, we're past 10,000 feet. So that also is Norway, Polaris West. And off with you. Wait a little bit more with the seatbelts to get that aircraft up and climbing again. Yeah, we can turn off the seatbelts now. Okay, we're going to be able to climb. That's nice. So we should probably do our landing and route calculation. So we're going to land with approximately 4.9 tons. That's going to be yeah, that could be 1.1. That's going to be 57,900. No credit, auto brake, 3 flaps 30, on, off. And the runway is dry, runway 25, yeah. I got to just check the weather again in Molde. So we are now in 030 at 11, 1 and 1013. It was 030 at 11. 30 at 11, 1 QNH 1013. Calculate. Oh, with auto brake 3, that's got to take the whole entire runway. If we use all operationals, that's going to change anything. Probably shouldn't. No, it didn't. So that's what it should do. So we have 144 minus 5. That's going to be 139. So flaps 30. 139. Yes. So again, we're going to arrive via the Vedpool, is it? Arrival star by the Vedpool. The Vedpool to Mike. It is. That's just to be good. And the approach. They got to take the localizer. 25. So that's going to be 255 on course. 255. And also 255. 255. 1091. 1091. And 1091. Population 10 again, so that should be good. Off climb at 1913. We can stop the timer, don't need that. So yeah, in approximately 3 minutes we're going to be at cruise. Oh yeah. That seems good. Yeah, the minimums. They are going to be at 1,190 plus another 40 feet. That's going to be 1,230. 1,230. 1,230. But yeah, as you can see, it is basically clear skies, so it should be a problem to see the runway in Molde. As you can see on problem from there, so really good weather. So no problem there. We need to tune in Tautra NDB on the 393 degree, sorry, 393 the frequency. 3. Yeah, that all seems to be good. Which parking are we going to park at? I think we actually might not know. Okay, the real flight is live. And yes, they also did the ice, so that was the correct thing to do. But they're already there though, so they're almost there. They're ahead of us. But yeah, it was the correct thing. It was poor visibility, 1,600 meters. That's the ice requirement. So, oh, this Northern Lights just went away. Okay, we should probably do our approach briefing now, to be honest. So yeah, are you ready, guys, for the approach briefing? So we can begin with the weather in Molde. It was recorded at 1850 Zulu. That's going to be approximately 24 minutes ago. There's as follows. We have winds now 030 at 11 knots, visibility 10 kilometers more. We have fuel clouds of 1000 feet, temperature 1, dew point -1, QNH 1013. So for our arrival route today, we're going to fly the Vepool to Mike arrival. This is on chart 10-2 Alpha, effective 25th of January 24, so it's a pretty new one. Actually went out yesterday. So yeah, the Vepool to Mike here, 1000 ago. So the Vepool to Mike arrival, as you can see it is an RNAV arrival, so no VRs and Bs are required. MSA at Molde is pretty high, 7,200 feet. And as always, going to fly 250 knots below 10,000. And yeah. And the threats we have for today is going to be the terrain. As you can see, it is pretty high, almost up to 8,000 feet some places. So we're going to fly. We can actually talk a little bit more on the approach chart, but yeah, the threat is going to be the terrain, as you can see here on in the southern part of the airport, and a little bit on the northern and eastern as well. So yeah, for our approach, we did actually not pin that on. So for our approach, we're going to fly the localizer Zulu for runway 25. What just happened? I think I heard something. I don't know what it is. Okay. So yeah, this is our chart 11-3. So we are coming in from Erper here at 5,000 maximum to 20 knots, and at Lappe we should be at maximum also to 20 knots. And then we're going to capture the 255 degrees on the localizer 1091, and this is a localizer offset of 5 degrees. So that means we are going to basically fly straight down along this valley. It is a little like coast here, as you can see here. We're going to follow that one and then turn on final from there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to follow that little coastline, and that should get us pretty much straight to the runway. So yeah, we are not going to intercept below 40,000 feet. It is going to be a pretty steep descent angle of 3.5 degrees, so 0.5 degrees steeper than normal. So we are going to fly at approximately 140 knots, so 167. Sorry, 1867. So we might exceed 1,000 feet per minute sometimes, but that shouldn't be a problem. Pop is on both left and right side, and the minimum is going to be 1,190 plus 40, so that's going to be 1,230 feet. And we have here one localizer not to be used outside 15 degrees either side of front course. Exercise extreme caution when intercepting runway center line due to racing terrain north of localizer runway center line. As you can see here, terrain. Final intercepts less than 4,593 feet or 1,400 meters from threshold. This does not comply with PAN's OPS criteria. Transition level is going to be flight level 70, 7,000 feet, air population 10, we are at 0. Proposed approach, if we need to go around, we're going to climb on 249 degrees to NDB or to Tautra NDB. Join hold, climb to 5,000. If 3,200 feet is isn't obtained at NDB, continue climb on 249 degrees from NDB to 3,200, then turn right direct to NDB and join hold, climbing to 5,000 feet. So also one thing, we are going to be at flaps 5 and going to configure as early as possible, especially for that steeper descent path. So we're going to try to be probably fully configured before 6 miles per hour, so we can take manual flight and fly manually all the way down. So we're going to be configured a little bit more early today, and so on. For our taxi, we are going to this is our taxi chart. This is chart 10-9. Landing 25 here, we're going to backtrack, and we're going to backtrack, and they're going to park taxi to our parking stand, and I'm not sure what that is going to be yet. Runway 25, pop is on the 3.5 degree glide path. Obstacles, penetrate clearance surface north of the runway center line, not to be used north of extended runway center line outside meet 2.4 Mike Echo. 60 meters and 60 meters, that's nice. And yeah, that is basically it. I don't think this is anything. Yeah, wind shear eddies may occur on short final runway 25 with winds 290 to 0 degrees above 25 knots. Nose in parking and pushback procedure are mandatory for all aircraft parking on stands 1 through 4 in front of the terminal. A nose-in park is mandatory for all aircraft parking on stand 5 and 6 in front of maintenance building. Angled pushback to define disconnection point for all called Charlie aircraft. The last one is not called public for us today. Due to short distance to holding point, aircraft shall not initiate taxi after pushback as long as runway occupied is received from ATS. So yeah, that's basically it. Are there any questions? Probably not, then our approach briefing is complete. So when we're ready, can we descend out to flight level 150? So yeah, that seems to be good. So again, we're going to configure the aircraft a little bit earlier because of that the steep descent, so it's going to be a little bit harder to reduce the speed of the aircraft. We might actually land with flaps 40 instead of 30 because we're going to use so much runway, so we have a little bit more margin. Because as you can see, we're going to almost use the entire runway with just 200-300 meters to spare. So that's not that optimal. So if we choose flaps 40 instead, yeah, we're going to use flaps 40, and that's going to be at 137 minus 5. That's going to be, I think that's going to be 133. No, that's going to be 132. We can take 143. So again, pretty slow approach speed, but that's just nice for that. Again, okay, they're going to be beginning our ascent. We're landing at 1943, so 2 minutes ahead for now. You should not be at RTO. Okay, descending now. Just going to check ATC. Nothing. So then we're going to do a little PA to the passengers. Mine damer og herrer, liten oppdatering frem fra cockpiten. Som dere nå kanskje har lagt merke til, så nå har vi begynt nesten ned til Molde, og vi har forventet til å lande om rundt 25 minutter. Vi er i Molde, så det ser veldig bra ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra nord, 1 grad, og nesten ikke noe skyr i det hele tatt. Vi har hatt en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian denne kvelden, og vi håper dere får en veldig fin kveld videre. Ladies and gentlemen, good little quick update from flight deck. As you may have noticed, we now begun our descent down to Molde, and we are expected to land in approximately 25 minutes. The weather in Molde seems to be pretty good. We have a little bit wind from the north, a little bit of almost snow clouds, and 1 degree. We hope that you enjoy this flight with Norwegian this evening, and we wish you a good evening today. Okay, I messed up that last one there. I definitely messed that last one up. So, to be exact, we're going to turn on the seatbelts at 28. So in 8 minutes is that seatbelt light's going to be on. We do not need the anti-ice or de-ice table, or the holdover time table to be exact. That took me three tries to get that correct there. Okay, again, beautiful weather. Yeah, some high clouds here, but I mean, there's basically clear skies. So yeah, really good conditions for flight today. Or general flying conditions is pretty good. Airport, this is. Oh yeah. Again, it's going to be pretty early morning departure out tomorrow, so it should be nice. I'm not sure if we're actually going to get any sunsets, but I mean, that is a possibility. We're departing 6:45 and landing 7:40. So again, that's going to be 20 minutes before I'm going to leave to school. So yeah, it's going to be really tight, but yeah, that should be nice. I'm looking forward for that little early departure. Yeah, looking forward for that. I just hope that this aircraft is not going to fly with this crew tomorrow morning or after the morning flight. Normally don't, or normally they doesn't do it. Makes sense as well because sleep, duty time and so on. So sometimes they do, but sometimes they doesn't. But I don't think this crew is going to fly more tomorrow. Or to be honest, I don't hope so for our case. For for the case of this these two flights here. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Maybe we actually might have got any new flights with this aircraft tomorrow. And no, still just from Molde to Oslo. Still no ATC over Molde though. To be honest, I have never flown into Molde or Ålesund. Also do have normal ATC, but Molde doesn't. And I have never flown into Molde without or with ATC, so I'm not sure actually how that works there. But Molde is not a controlled airport, so that's something to note. But I didn't include that in the briefing because we basically do not have any ATC, so that's going to be just normal procedure for in our case. That's actually the same as well, but it doesn't have any ATC controllers or controllers. They just have the AFIS controller that's just giving weather information and runway news. But they do not give them any clearances. Okay, as we're passing flight at 200 and we are passing clock 25. There's going to be approximately 3 minutes left on with the seatbelts off. And the food service is about to start. Okay, nice. And all toilets are in use. Bad for them. I'm not sure if the crew is going to be able to be finished with that meal service before we're going to land. Because the crew is going to begin to prepare the cabin for landing in 2 minutes. So that's going to be pretty tight for them. 2 minutes to serve everyone food. I actually think normally on flights like this between Bergen, Stavanger, Trondheim, Molde, I don't think Norwegian do have any in-flight service because it is so short hops. So I think when we are flying this, we are going to... What is the best? Is it best to have drinks or food? I think actually drinks is better. So I think we're going to turn off food service on short flights like this and leave the drinks on. Because there's basically no time to do both. And we can definitely see that here. So it seems like we're going to fly a little bit in between like this. I think Molde is there because you have a lot of lights. I think that's Molde. Makes sense. And we're a little bit low. That's a bit concerning. Especially with the terrain in front of us there. We are capturing it though, but yeah, it isn't the quickest one, but yeah, should be fine. Have the timing changed? Yes, it have increased with 1 minute. Lucky for the passengers. I'm just going to turn it on at 29 instead. And there you go, we're already catching actually that winner path. That's nice. Okay, the clock is 29, so we can turn off those seatbelts. Still CPA system. Cabin crew prepare the cabin for landing. Cabin crew prepare the cabin for arrival. Okay, that worked. Bad for the cabin crew, they can't do that meal service. Or still feel bad for the cabin crew, more for the passengers to be honest. Yeah, we should probably continue down to 10,000 initially. Flight of 100. Can't say 10,000, it's going to be 100 to be 100% correct. And not in the United States, so that's going to be flight of 100. Okay, that means service is cancelled. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful to fly in here. Why are we suddenly too high? I don't quite get this. Yeah, it is pretty beautiful to fly over Molde here. This little valley. You have some roads here. We have a little town down here as well. We can actually find out what this place is called. It's called. We actually do have an airport here as well. Oh no, sorry. I think that's actually more a VOR. That actually be really nice. Is that? No, I don't think that's. Bjorli. Is that an old airport? Yeah, we're flying over Bjorli. Echo November Lima Bravo. I think that might be an airport actually. Echo November Lima Bravo. Yeah, that's an airport. That's actually really funny. Just randomly stumbled upon an airport I've never heard of before in Norway. That's actually really, really funny. Supposing for flight level 100. Okay, we are going to intercept at, it says 4,000 at Numlu, but that's here. We could actually intercept that localizer at Lapve, but I mean that's 15 miles out, so that could be a little bit inaccurate. So I think we're going to wait for the 11.3 to capture that one. So that means, that means we're going to descend down initially to 5 and then down to 4,000 feet. Or do you have any restrictions as steep descent of the Sumi? Okay. It says 5,000 above, 5,000 above, 4,000. So we can descend basically straight out to 4,000 then. Okay, there you go. Put out 5,000 go, can descend out to 4,000 feet. QNH should be 1013. 1013. Got to cross-check. We should double-check. We have a new weather report. The QNH is 1012 now. Very important that we have the QNH correct because we are flying in non-precision here. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, we can also do our approach checklist. So altimeters passing flight level 100. Now, approach checklist complete. Landing lights on. I can actually wait with you. On with the logo and the wheel well as well. I hope that was the... Yeah, it seems like that actually was the wheel well. Yeah, we didn't turn on the wing lights. Yeah, just to double check again. And the brightness is full down. Okay, so again, maximum to 20. Sorry. Maximum to 20 at RPR, or we are going to be at 220, and at Numle we're going to be 152. We're going to take manual control over the speed closer to the runway, or when we're approaching RPR. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured ready for landing.
Thank you.
No worries. If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure I get seated along with the rest of the crew.
I'll go. Nice, cabin secure. I hope we do not have any traffic in Molde. No. We do not currently, so that's nice. Okay, a little bit turbulent. Makes sense. Most of the mountains. But I'm just going to check. Okay, that was to Trondheim. Okay, so that's not going to be anything for us. Okay, speed intervent, and we can reduce to 220 knots. We have the airport in sight. No, it is behind that mountain, so no. How much fuel do we have? We have 3 tons. Our final reserves is 2.3, so we do not have that much of a margin. Okay, then we can turn heading to 55. 255. Flaps 5. right down this valley or something. Yeah, there you go, that's the airport. Just out of the run distance for the lights, but that's the airport. Okay, I can select flaps, up speed 203. There you go, turning final. And we are 15 miles out. There you go. We have the runway in sight. Fast to go. Okay, so 1,500. So that's actually, I think it's 1,200. Just approach at 5,000 feet. Okay, we could reduce that for flaps 5 speed 162. Okay, Warlock, localizer is captured. Molde traffic, Nordic 436, established the localizer 25, 10 mile final, Molde traffic. Go 10 mile final. Speed brake armed. Okay. Gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25.
2,500.
Flaps 40. SLC PI system. Cabin crew seat for landing, please. Landing checklist. So, chemical given, engine start, switches continuous, speed brake arm, letting down, flaps 40, green light, land checklist complete. Okay, disconnecting autothrottle autopilot and recycling the flight directors. Missed approach 5,000 feet.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
1,000.
Stabilized. Okay, there you go guys, welcome to Molde. That was actually a pretty quick stop. I didn't expect us to stop that quick actually. Yeah, that was a pretty nice flight. That's great, we do have some AI traffic here. Molde traffic, Nordic 436 runway 25 vacated. Okay, we're just going to hold here for a little second. Should go off. Same with you. Gate, where are we going to park? We might not know actually, because obviously, yeah, they are turning off the... No, we actually do know. Parked on the gate right in front of us, gate 3. Gate 3.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Not 4, we want to use 3.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
No. No, we use videre ground landing, please. Okay, we can shut down engine number 2. There you go. Okay, master caution. Go brake set. Set the chocks, and we can get some ground power. There you go, ground power. Shutting down engine number 1. Okay, that trim was pretty fast to reset. Okay, you are past 20. You can turn off that glitch light and we can request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Okay, secure checklist. Fuel pumps off, probit off, hydropal set. Flaps up, low light, park brake set, engine start, gears cut off, weather off, and technical log complete. Shutdown checklist complete. SLC API system. Okay, I'm not sure if that actually worked. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure and the stairs are connecting. You're clear to start deboarding. There is the door management, maximize.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Open that door. So yeah, flight time, that was 40 minutes. So we landed... okay, it doesn't say anything when we landed. Yeah, it was a little bit hard landing, but the runway is not that long, so we'll prioritize the runway length, not the smoothest of the landing. Of course. 40 minutes. Oh, okay, I mean. Then we're just going to wait for that for the passengers to leave the aircraft. There are just 140 passengers aboard, and we are using stairs in front and back of the aircraft, so that shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. It shouldn't take too long, but again, we need to just wait and see. Certainly they can use, I don't know, half an hour to get off the aircraft. Oh, you are down, you should not be there. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else we could do. We can turn off the IRS, but we can also wait a little bit. So yeah, landing rate. Virtual Norwegian says 440 feet. Self cargo, 1 feet off with 439 feet and 1.26 Gs, so a reasonable landing. Yeah, to be honest, it was okay. Again, it is an offset approach, and the landing depends also on the approach. And yeah, so it was a really nice approach though. But I did struggle a little bit with holding the aircraft on the glide path there. Yeah, that was like the only thing that I struggled with. But yeah, we did manage that pretty nicely, and we did get down on the ground. And the runway light as well was broken, so they for some reason didn't appear normally on file there. So that also was a challenge to get the aircraft on ground. So yeah, again, the focus was just to get the aircraft on the ground, not to get a smooth landing. Smooth landing, we can get that tomorrow when we land in Oslo. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was again a pretty nice flight. Did like that a lot. Yeah, but if those passengers could speed up and get out of this aircraft a little bit quicker. Again, it shouldn't take too long because we are using both forward and aft exits. But for some reason they're still using pretty long, or they're still using a lot of time to get off the aircraft. And how are they doing on the baggage side? Yeah, that's also going to take a little while. Even though it shouldn't be that many bags on board because it is a short flight. They're actually walking in. Okay, they're walking in there. Okay. It's nice to know if we're actually walking. Yeah. Self-loading cargo says there is approximately 38 passengers left. Okay, so we can get that the navs off, and then you should pop. There you go, you popped. And the instruments are now offline, basically. We got it to 2000, that's good. Flaps up, no light. We have already gone through that, but yeah, we can turn off the window heat. Off the packs. We still have the align light. Okay, no, okay, that's gone now. 9 passengers left. There is basically no one even walking anymore. That's the last passengers. Still 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now it is 4. Are they actually synchronized with GSX on that? That would make sense. But I mean, there is not in the cabin anymore. That's the problem. 2 is even seated. What? Okay, they might not be synchronized. 2 passengers left. Oh, okay, that was quick. Yeah, that was a C. I mean, on time arrival though, that's nice, but a reasonable landing. Don't judge me, it is the airport. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everyone's offloaded. Not sure how I feel about your landing. I'm just glad the seatbelts work.
Yes, we are sorry about that.
If you need anything more, just give me a call.
Of course. Nice. That means the aircraft is secure. Passengers are offloaded, so that means we can shut down the aircraft. Yeah, we can turn off the emergency exit lights. And I think that's basically it. Then we can go through the secure checklist. So, secure checklist. IRS. Off. Emergency exit lights. Off. Window heat. Off. Packs. Off. GPU. Ground power. There you go. Off. And battery off. Shut down. Secure checklist is complete. There you have it, guys. That was it for today. Pretty short stream. Just flying to Molde, and we're going to fly out of Molde tomorrow morning. So yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed and hope to see you again on the next flight.